Before you pack another bag, ask yourself, are you carrying clothes or are you carrying decisions? Welcome to this mindful guide to travel. I'm Miss Mindful Traveler, and I am just so deeply grateful you've joined me today. I absolutely love making the sometimes overwhelming layers of travel both accessible and deeply intentional. This mindful experience we're about to share, it isn't just about figuring out what goes into a bag. It's about setting a calm, intimate, and grounded tone for your entire journey before you even step out of your front door. Let's think about that opening question for just a second. Every time you stare down at a heavy, overflowing suitcase, that anxiety you feel isn't just about the physical weight you're going to have to lug through an airport, it's the mental weight of overpacking. Imagine it's 6 a.m. in an unfamiliar hotel room, you're jet-lagged, and you're just staring into a messy, chaotic abyss of fabric. Right? That is the sheer exhaustion of having to manage 100 tiny, conflicting choices before your day of exploration has even begun. You're basically burdening your future self with decisions that could have been made with clarity right at home. So let's dive into our first topic, the mindful packing philosophy and shifting the mindset. We really need to completely reframe how we view this whole process. Packing isn't some frantic chore you have to rush through the night before an early flight. We so often pack from a place of fear, right? The what if it's unseasonably cold, or what if we spontaneously get invited to a black tie dinner mentality. We've all been there. Throwing in that chunky, heavy sweater or those 3 extra pairs of shoes we probably won't wear just in case. But when we do that, we are literally carrying our subtle underlying worries. We carry unnecessary decisions and added physical weight that just strains our shoulders and our minds. Now contrast that fear with the liberating freedom of the pack with purpose philosophy. When we pack with intention, we travel lightly and we choose mindfully. We transform packing into this beautiful opportunity to practice mindfulness before our adventure even begins. We are entirely in control of our space. Moving right along, let's look at the neutral color palette and the math behind intentional packing. A coordinated color palette is your absolute secret weapon. It basically means choosing neutral tones with 1 or 2 accent colors so every piece can effortlessly mix and match. It sounds incredibly simple, but honestly, this is the functional core of packing lightly. Imagine building a foundation of soft blacks, crisp whites, and warm beiges, and then adding an olive green or maybe a dusty rose as your accent. By sticking to a unified, thoughtful color scheme, you magically multiply your outfit choices without filling up your luggage. Everything seamlessly goes with everything else, completely eliminating the worry of clashing patterns or colors. Now, the magic number here is 5. Yep, just 5 tops. That is literally all you need for the foundation of your mindful wardrobe. But these aren't just any 5 tops. They are chosen with intense purpose. So, for example, you might pack 1 highly breathable, comfortable t-shirt for transit, 1 crisp linen button-down for polished daytime exploring, 1 lightweight, cozy sweater for cool evenings, 1 versatile tank for layering, and finally, 1 elegant blouse that makes you feel wonderful for dinners out. When you select just 5 intentional tops that fit within your coordinated color palette, you are drastically limiting the visual clutter in your suitcase while ensuring maximum versatility for any scenario. And then you pair those 5 tops with just 3 bottoms. That's it. The math here is incredibly elegant and, frankly, incredibly powerful. If you take those 5 tops and multiply them by those 3 neutral bottoms, like maybe a tailored trouser, a comfortable walking short, and a versatile skirt, you yield 15 distinct outfit combinations. 15! That is more than enough unique looks for a 2-week trip. It completely removes the urge to overpack while guaranteeing you're going to feel put together every single day. Because you see, fewer choices each morning mean more mental energy. Decision fatigue is a very real phenomenon. Our brains only have so much bandwidth each day from making choices. By intentionally limiting our physical items, we fiercely protect and preserve our mental energy for what truly matters: experiencing the magic of new places, watching the sunrise paint the sky with soft colors, and staying profoundly present in our travels. We absolutely don't want to waste our morning deciding what to wear, right? We want to spend it lingering over a local coffee, watching a new town slowly wake up around us. Okay, let's turn to our next section, dressing for local customs and respecting the communities we visit. Mindful travel isn't just about cultivating our own internal peace. It's also about a profound, active respect for the places we visit. When you're curating your bag, the weather definitely dictates your immediate physical needs. Nature always sets the baseline, for sure. But equally important are the cultural norms and the social norms of your destination. Remember, we are graciously welcomed guests in someone else's home.
A wardrobe curated for exploring ancient, sacred temples in a small village in Greece, where modesty and covered shoulders might be deeply appreciated, requires a distinctly different mindful approach than packing for the humid, relaxed, vibrant markets of Puerto Vallarta.
As the saying goes, dressing respectfully for local customs not only helps you feel more comfortable, but also shows appreciation for the communities welcoming you. Our clothing choices are a powerful gesture of gratitude. When we take the time to dress in a way that honors the local culture, it naturally and beautifully breaks down invisible barriers. It communicates without words. It says to our hosts, I see you, I respect your traditions, and I'm so thankful to be invited into your world. This brings us to Section 4, Essential Organization Tools and Structuring Your Suitcase. Listen, packing cubes are absolute game changers. They are essential tools for keeping items separated, compressed, and organized within your main luggage. Think of packing cubes as little customized drawers for your suitcase. There is just this deeply tactile satisfaction in unzipping your luggage and seeing everything in perfect, serene order, rather than a chaotic explosion of fabric. No more desperately digging around for a clean pair of socks and disrupting your entire space. Everything has its designated home, which in turn keeps your mind perfectly uncluttered and calm. Next on our essential tools list is a very specific, trusted piece of gear that Mr. Mindful Traveler and I swear by for nearly every trip, the Osprey Ultralight Dry Pack 20. It's a compact, highly reliable waterproof bag that is absolutely perfect for urban adventures and spontaneous outings. It actually packs down so small you barely even notice it tucked away in your main luggage, but its durable ripstop nylon construction punches far above its weight when you pull it out to face the unpredictable elements of a new day. The benefits of a waterproof day bag go far beyond basic utility. I mean, yes, it keeps your electronics and essentials completely dry if you happen to get caught in a sudden torrential downpour. But because it's so incredibly lightweight and comfortable to carry, it grants us the mental freedom to step out with absolute confidence. Whether we're heading out to find a local pickleball court, which, by the way, we love to do to quickly build community when we travel, or we're wandering through a rainy, windswept coastal market in Nova Scotia, we know our phone, camera, and daily essentials are perfectly safe, dry, and organized. And finally, Section 5. Room for experiences, and the true goal of packing light. Travel lightly. Choose intentionally. Every single item we choose to leave behind creates a little more space. It creates vital physical space in your suitcase, yes, ensuring you have the literal room to carefully wrap up a beautifully hand-painted ceramic bowl from Tuscany, or maybe a hand-woven scarf from a local artisan's market. But so much more importantly, it creates mental space for serendipity. It gives you the emotional capacity to be completely open to a spontaneous lunch date with a new friend, or to safely navigate a sudden detour without feeling weighed down by the physical burden of heavy bags. Think about this. The best souvenirs are the memories you make, not the clothes you never wore. Let that beautiful minimalist truth resonate with you for a moment. We travel to experience the magic of the world, to find joy between our departures and arrivals, and to build rich, lasting connections with the people we meet along the way. You're never, ever going to look back on a breathtaking sunset over a new horizon and wish you had dragged a heavier, vastly overpacked suitcase across miles of jagged cobblestones just to see it. So, as we conclude our mindful journey today, I really want to leave you with this lingering thought to carry with you. What memories will you make with the mental space you've saved? When you let go of the excess, you make room for the extraordinary. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your presence with me in this mindful guide. Until next time, remember to gently slow down, remember to breathe, and always explore with beautiful intention.